All right, this is a quick project just to kind of refresh your memory on some of the things that you need to be able to do to be successful in Tinkercad. So just follow along with me as you watch these videos. I tried to break them down into shorter ones so that it'll be a little bit less annoying, and if you have trouble, it'll be easier to find what you need to find. So the first thing you're going to do is have a nice, clean, fresh Tinkercad work plane out here. I would just name it Starship or something like that. In the basics shapes area, you're going to want to go over and grab a paraboloid and bring that out anywhere on the work plane. Then we are going to use in Tinkercad these curvy arrows. There's always three axes, the X, Y, and Z. We want to take the curvy arrow at the top. We want to keep our mouse pointer, click on that curvy arrow, and then keep your mouse pointer inside the little circle and rotate it -90 degrees. By keeping it inside the circle, it'll jump 22.5 degrees at a time. It'll make your life much easier. You could also click and then hold the shift key down, and then it will go 45 degrees at a time. But we want it to be turned just like this on your screen right now. The next thing you're going to do is bring out the half sphere, and you're going to rotate this one the opposite way. So again, I'm going to grab the curvy arrow at the top. I'm going to hold shift down, and I'm going to do it -90 degrees in this case, and my mouse is acting a little weird. Oh my goodness. Let me try this again. There we go. Now something strange happens to the half sphere. Look under the work plane. See how it's sticking out underneath there? I don't know why this one does it and the paraboloid doesn't. I probably should, but I don't. So I just need to move it up, but I don't want to stretch it. If you grab this top block and move it, it will stretch. We don't want to do that. I just hit Control-Z to undo that, by the way. This black triangle at the top will let you move things up and down off the work plane without stretching them, and I want to put it so that it's right at 0. This value right here, meaning how far above the work plane, it's 0, which means it's sitting right on the work plane right here. Okay, so I have the two pieces out here that I need to have out. And I'm actually now what I want to do is move them in a way that I'm going to group them here just a little bit. So what I want to do is do a box drag, click and drag to select those, or click on one of them and then hold the shift key down and click on the other. That'll select both. And now I want to use my alignment tool, which is right up here. I'm going to click align. You'll notice these little bars that have these black dots at the end of them. Those show you how to line up things so they'll be perfectly aligned. So notice how they're off center here. If I click this center one, they'll line up perfectly by their centers. And what I want to do now is I want them both to be lined up by their back edges. So notice it's giving me a preview. So I want basically the back edge of this paraboloid even with the back edge of this half sphere. So I click this one right here all the way to the left, and they move together like this. So pan around and make sure, and I'm using the right mouse button to pan around, make sure yours looks just like this, and if it does, then you're ready for video number 2.